think they're both here. Yeah, see, this was the fleet of 10, which would only have left after this destroyer was fixed. So just doing this individually, so that every single ship goes out and repairs individually, means that as they get repaired, they will then rejoin the fleet as opposed to waiting for that whole sub-task force to get repaired. Because then you could have like 9 ships which are 100% and 1 ship which is on 20, and they will not rejoin the task force because of that 1 ship on 20. Is Willis ready to get Seawolf? Yeah. Close, but no cigar. Now, here's Egypt, a puppet they are. How many shipyards do you have? 3. That is a little bit of a problem. Because what I'm going to need to do now is take the coastline for myself, because then I can use my own shipyards for these repairs. You're a puppet, so I don't think you can refuse. Why, thank you very much. Now that's a lot of ships getting repaired. Resistance. Oh yeah. Ha. Yeah, you guys have not done a great job on this. So what are you doing, Spain? Are you joining the Axis? Are you joining this war or not? Oh. They left. Huh. Well then. Okay. That changes things a little. Not a huge amount, but a little. We're just going to use our Marines to take out their... No, I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way and just say, you're all attacking this. No, that's really inefficient. It would be much faster for you guys to attack from here. And it also saves me having to scroll mindlessly around. Let's make sure we take out the ports the best we can, to strip them of any possible supply. And then once we get to the mountains here, we'll need to send in the mountaineers. Sorry, the mountain infantry. Manpower certainly seems to be getting a little bit short now. Fuel still seems to be relatively... We sank a carrier! The Tayo. Heck yeah. Seems to have been out on its own. We have been destroying a ridiculous amount of destroyers, so their screens are probably just frankly dead. Just wish I could see that. We still have 0% intel on them. Well, so far I've lost, what, 4 carriers? They've lost 1. But we're not a carrier fleet. They've been sinking the wrong ships. They've been going after my carriers, not the battleships. It's the opposite to like real life. Ah, you're not motorised. You should be. William Slim is ill. That's not good. That is these guys. Oh, I should keep an eye on this. Alright, so I think over here we probably need Cunningham. No, defensive. Bring in O'Connor. And unfortunately, you guys seem to have gotten yourselves surrounded. We still have the airbase, that's the important thing. Oh, wait, if you... No, they're connected up here now.
Move out! Let's go!
Come on. Thank you.
Ready! Yes, sir!
There's a French carrier. Pride of the fleet, in fact. On his own. Oh, the Med fleet's actually not far away. Do you fancy going after the carrier? He's escaped already. Fine. I'll allow it this time.
Attention!
Come on, bring in the airplanes. This is an opportunity to take down one of their Panzer units. There we go. We must be having absolutely horrendous supply issues here. Sunone, Zero Jesus, Mahen, and Dogman. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. You guys are counter-attacking. Ah, that was a very smart counter-attack there, Germany. But this is why I brought in my infantry to hold the line outside of Tripoli.
Ready.
How far are you from Invader? Relatively close.
Move out.
Dempsey is getting more and more skills, that's good.
Ready to move.
What about old Monty? Same. Still doesn't have Desert Fox, which considering he's been fighting here in the desert for the entire war is a little bit surprising. Go, repair, you've taken damage. You do not need to stay here, it's fine. You still don't have air controller. How are you doing for... What was it I wanted? Fleet Protector, ha! So we can now get Destroyer Leader. And there we go. Somerville is now fully maxed out, except for the fact he's not level 9 yet. Once he is, then he is 100% maxed out. Level 9 to maximum level, and he's got all the traits already. Empire Sterling Reserves. The Bank of England over the decades holds a lot of money in the bank, coming from the Empire and our own national treasury. In an emergency, we can tap into this to feed our economy and prevent it from collapsing. I feel like that might be a wise decision. Because our economy is now warping 34%. How is Germany doing? I suspect they may actually have kept a bit tighter control. Nope, 42. Soviets, 20. Wow. US. 31. So me and the US aren't too dissimilar. My turn to counter-attack most amazingly. Because if I do this, then I can isolate and surround him. And that would be quite the get. Because that's a full Panzer division. Germany can't really afford to lose those. Back goes the tank. Whoop. I was going to say, you stay here.
Ready to move.
More heavy tanks coming in to support, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Leave you there just in case they decide some shenanigans.
Yes, sir. Ready, sir. Move out.
Take Gabs, which is a victory point, which means it's a supply junction. Alright, time for the counterattack. If he starts to move, we can pin. No movement as yet, though.
Ready.
But somehow you were further behind. Not actually even that low on fuel. You're fine. Aha, these are available again. Good. So rebalance the industry. 60 days of that, which is fine. And then I think I can probably also reduce the worker hours. Give them a holiday. "60 days of terrible economy." This guy woke up and is backing off. Probably wise. How are we doing down here? So Kuching fell, but we aren't going to hold it. Yeah, you're down to just 11 divisions. I mean, we do have another bunch here in training at the moment, but I don't think I want to send them until they are actually trained. Meanwhile, the Japanese are actually counterattacking somewhat successfully. Oh! Massive American landing. Heck yeah, America!
Listen up.
Now I just need Merton to be ready to support with our own landing. While our armour keeps their armour tied up. No, they've backed off because of the Americans.
Ready,
Time for the surge forwards, guys.
orders.
We are still intercepting and sinking their convoys. How many does Germany have? Lots. We still have a lot of ships too. There's Marines too. Nice. Marines 3. Be a little bit ahead of time, but I can afford it. It only takes 27 days. Yeah, do it.
Listen up.
It's kind of beginning to look like America's content to just sit on the coast and starve. Oh, they didn't take any ports over here. America! Take them! They're yours!
Ready, sir. Move out. Ready.
8th of November. We're getting closer and closer to when I finally get my agents back again. How are we doing on the Lancaster research? 52 days. How are we doing with the strap bombers in general? 56 of you. I am also very nearly out of manpower. Blimey. Right, well, I feel like we may actually need to save our political power for service by requirement. I hadn't realised I was so short. Is Germany on that? Yes. 1,000 factories. How many do I have at this point? Like 300 maybe? Oh no, 460, I see it up there. But we have been losing a lot of people. Mostly to the Germans recently. Yeah, I feel like the Germans are again making a tiny bit of progress, but the Soviets are doing a great job holding them up.
Ready! Listen up!
Yes, please, America. Please send me everything. Hey, they moved. Good.
Attention!
You are very close to being ready. 4 more days. 14th of November.
Under fire!
Is Slim going to be able to return in 15 days? Okay. And who was the other one? McCreary. Oh, I think McCreary's good to go back.
Orders!
Oh, Malaya needs more planes. We'll put a couple in the air. We definitely do need to keep an eye on them in Siam.
Guns!
They are making annoying progress. And we're back again to not building any military factories because I've got so many support constructions to do to actually allow us to do anything. Did those transports help at all in Borneo?
Listen up!
Alright, I think you guys are ready for a go. So go on, lads, have a crack at them. See if we can completely cut off their supply back here. Because, in fact, with the American successes taking both of these ports, I'm about to take the Tunisian ports. You've taken that port. North Africa's out of supply. This is going to be an important naval invasion. Any focuses we can use for manpower? Population, no. And that's a good point. I mean, part of the reason we're low on population at the moment is because we did take the conscript men into the factory. So we did need to do extensive service by requirement to counteract that. And I'm okay with that. Like, this means that we're producing a huge amount of equipment, so that's fine.
Orders.
You guys are drilling. I think I'd kind of prefer if you weren't.
Yes, sir.
Seeing as you're my Gibraltar garrison, losing that would really suck.
Ready.
Here we go, first landings are about to occur. So far, not seeing too much resistance. Come on, get the invasion going. Let's do it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yes! Alright, Tunis has fallen. Let's immediately move out to establish a perimeter. Desert should fall next. That's a lot of convoys we just caught there. I wonder if this is the Panzers trying to escape. No, one of them's still here. And there we go, Berserk's fallen. But one thing I definitely want from this is that airbase. I was like, where are these two other Marines? They're right here. Hanaba's about to fall. There it goes. Alright, so they now have no sources of supply whatsoever. In fact, go here. Go here. Let's take the railway out. Yep. Suddenly their supply disappears. November, November, November. Come on! I still need to save this agent. Let's go.
Ready, sir.
Once we've taken these two positions, I'll just form up the Marines in a solid line and we'll just guard this area. Did I run out of coal at some point? No, they did. Interesting. Benghazi refinery. Or maybe it's just because I just conquered it. That's also possible. Right, if we move down to Sfax, then we'll actually control the railway and we'll be able to resupply these guys. And in fact, we can go and complete this railway connection.
Yes, sir. Ready to move. All in.
Alright, carry on. 12 sunk, nice. That, I have to say, was a really good double whammy invasion. Britain and America. It's almost like we planned this together. Almost.
Attention.
And then we can go and connect up this whole area. There we go, we have the airbase. Which means that all of the aeroplanes which are currently flighting in here, literally all of them can now fly into here and then be completely central. And then suddenly my air power is a heck of a lot stronger. Okay, so we can now tap into our reserves. Loans from the Empire. Lose 10 stability, lose 10 economic fatigue. Empty the treasury. Lose 5 stability, lose 5. Sterling bills. Lose 5 for just political power. Interesting. Right, and then we need a new focus. Might be time to mobilize the Empire. Let's do that. War has come to Europe and we need to rally the Commonwealth and its people to our side. It is time to mobilize the Empire and start on the road to victory. I think I'm going to try the mod. Thanks for the info about it. I know I asked a while ago, but I was in the middle of Hell Let Loose March. Yeah, no worries. And there we go. Sfax has been taken. These guys are now basically completely out of
Listen up.
resources.
Ready.
Come on. There you go.
Attention. Yes, sir.
That's a super elite heavy unit.
Orders.
Very nice. If you see any opportunities to attack, you are free to take them. I'll say it's going to be the same for the Marines. If you want to push forwards, you can push forwards. I trust in your abilities now.